Hello, all my fabulous friends out there. I have the most exciting news, and I cannot wait to tell you any longer because I've been bursting at the seams to tell you for a while now. So, how do I even start? How do I even say it? Oh, I can't wait. I've been thinking about ways to say it for a while, but so what is going on? I've been telling y'all from the beginning, what else am I supposed to do? This is my favorite place in the world, and it's destroyed, and we're just going to stick together and rebuild together. But for the last 3 months, for 100 days, we've just been blessed, very blessed to have a space in the parking lot and then a space in the warehouse. But all of it was very temporary, our space in the parking lot and our space in the warehouse. But we officially have our own space. So I'm freaking out excited to tell y'all that we have secured an amazing location. We're going to have 2,400 square feet inside heated space, which if you've been in the warehouse, you know that space is not heated. So just the fact that it's heated, we're so excited. We have our new space. And with that space, we also have 2 acres. So everything that I've been dreaming about, everything that I have been imagining coming to fruition, it is happening. I'm freaking out excited. I'm so freaking out excited. I've been freaking out excited. And it is here. Like we're moving pretty quickly. Our lease is signed. Everything is done on the space. We actually took possession of it a few days ago. It did get a little flood damage back at the storm, and so the owner has been diligently working on that. We're so excited to just get in there and finish it up. So it's just amazing. I'm just freaking out. So I want to tell y'all a little bit about it. So we'll still be in Burnsville. We're going to be right on Highway 19. So super easy to find, We'll be able to bring in big trucks, little trucks. And we're going to have a 1,200 square foot space for distribution and another space that's going to be like our office space. Because as the foundation grows and as we continue in our mission here in Yancey, Mitchell County, we've got to be able to have office space. So, although I've been working from my Hummer and in the war room, we're going to be able to expand that a little more because I definitely need more help. We're going to have more, contractors with us, and folks that are helping us get done what we need to get done. So I am just so excited. And did I mention the 2 acres? So y'all know I've been talking about the outpost. I'm so excited about the outpost. We're going to have a tiny outpost. It's not the big one that I've imagined yet, but that's okay. Everything takes tiny baby steps, just like we're going to rebuild our community step by step by step. We're rebuilding Hollers Foundation step by step by step. So just little steps. So we plan to actually start moving. Actually, the first update will be I know, I do love to be so excited. We have to stop distribution of the basic items. So this is going to be the really bad thing that I think most people may not like, and I'm so sorry about this. But I cannot do all the things, right? And for me, my spirit is just totally committed to construction, to the materials, to the tools, to the subcontractors that our community need to get their lives back together. And so instead of trying to spread myself super thin, trying to hit distribution of basic needs, I just want to just laser and focus on building materials, tools, like I said, the outpost, stuff that is going to make a huge difference for the community. And I believe those are the things that matter the most. That is what I'm most committed to because that's where I'm seeing so much fall through the cracks for my community. They're having a really hard time getting building material. They're having a really hard time paying the subcontractors because there is no funding. So don't forget, FEMA's not paying. Homeowners insurance, not paying. Now, some people have gotten a little bit of money, but even if what they get, it's not even enough to pay the materials, much less the subcontractors. So, as we continue this process of getting into our new location, And I've been able to do everything I've been able to do because y'all have been so supportive. You have been buying sweatshirts and t-shirts and stickers, and I'm so thankful for that. We hope to extend that line for you, get some really good merch, and y'all keep supporting us with that because you have proven that it works. You have proven that all of America loves us and wants to help us, and by selling these hoodies and these t-shirts and stickers, we are going to be able to do this. I mean, I know we got to sell a lot, but I know it's going to take an army, but you've proven that we can do it. We're doing it. I'm so excited about it. So in the new space, the items that we will be carrying, tools are number one. We lost so many tools, and you cannot rebuild without tools. So tools are number one. And the number one on top of the tool list is chainsaws. So I think my list is 67, I think is what we need. We need 67 chainsaws. That would complete our list. And it is like 35 generators that people have signed up for that we haven't got in yet. So those would be the number one and two. They're always number one and two, especially as we have this cold weather. Tomorrow is going to be 11 degrees outside right now. It is 19 degrees. So we've got a lovely winter wonderland coming in on us, and we're going to be moving in the whole process of that. But these are the things that are going to help us, keep our community warm. I want everybody to have a generator. I think everybody needs a generator. Yesterday, a lot of people lost. They lost power last night. It was out for hours. My one girlfriend called me this morning. I think she said it was like 6 hours. They had no power. And there's a huge difference between no power when it's 65 degrees outside and no power when it's 20 degrees outside or 10 degrees outside or the wind chill feels like 0 outside. That's cold. That's cold. And they got to have backup generators. We've just got to keep getting that. So that's number one and two. I've got to keep those. I've got to get those lists filled and get more in to meet those needs. We are definitely going to stay with the bug out boxes. I'm so thankful and so pleased with everyone that responded to that. Had some amazing friends come in and help me get those created. So most everybody should have gotten a call to come and get one. If not, I'm still working through the list, but we're going to keep that at the new store. I'll have a section so that y'all can make sure you're getting bug out boxes and material. I'll keep going to see my friends in Waynesville and bringing stuff back up here to try to make sure that we're, keeping those kind of things. We are going to be keeping building materials. I've got some really cool 18-wheelers on the way. Oh, and it's going to come in the middle of the storm. I know they're going to go in the middle of the storm. That's okay. We're just going to hold them until people want to come get them, or I don't know. But I'm real excited about that. I think that's going to be amazing. Let's see. The projects are going to be the most important, though. So I know we've talked a little before about how I plan to help each family person by person, and they will be a project. They will be a project focus. So as we get into this new space, hopefully you get to see more of me as I'm sharing with you some of the projects we're working on, because we've got to get build materials for these projects. But we also need to stand behind our community members and help sponsor them to pay the subcontractors, the legitimate, bona fide insurance contractors and subcontractors. I need to be able to pay them because folks they can't. I mean, so many of my friends right now are driving over broken bridges. That is scary. That's very scary to me to think how many people every day are putting their lives at risk just trying to get home. And some still can't go home because they still can't access their home, and some still don't have power because they can't get power to them yet. I don't think people really realize how it's really a very bad situation here in Western North Carolina, specifically Yancey and Mitchell County, because we're already compromised. And of course we had big rain last week. Or this past weekend. Then we have snow again yesterday. We have, I don't want to speak it into existence, but we do not have exciting upcoming weather events going to happen. So I just want to make sure everybody's prepared for that. And I need y'all to know what we're dealing with because it's really bad. So we'll be talking about our projects and how y'all can help sponsor my projects to make sure that we're getting these homes just put back together. And with good contractors. We've got to have great contractors helping put our places back together. Because if it's a fly-by-night crew that tears something up, that's not going to help us. And I don't know if I'm probably sure I have talked about this on video, but there's a significant difference between equipment operators when you take, what I would just call them a mountain man equipment operator versus a flat man equipment operator. There's a huge difference. And I say that with pure love, because my husband can run a heck of a piece of equipment in the flatlands because that's what he grew up doing. But it is totally different here in the mountains, running heavy equipment. So if you're not used to the mountains, if you don't understand the flow, what happens when you pop up in a spring, how the land comes. If you don't have a concept of that because you've never worked on mountain property before, you don't need to be here working on mountain property, specifically with excavators and dirt. That's very specific. I feel the same way with a lot of, it's just a totally different world up here. I've told y'all a couple of times I need to do mountain etiquette videos. That's on the list too. I'm hoping once we get the basics out of the way, we will absolutely be able to focus on all the things I've been the most excited about focusing on. So I'm excited. So, from here forward, we will no longer be accepting orders online. So that is on pause, right now. I do have a plan to make sure everybody can still get connected with the organizations that will be supplying the basic supplies. We have some great folks handling that. I've really been impressed with Bald Creek Relief. They have a huge elementary school, and they have it stocked in different rooms and everything. So we're excited to sponsor them. If they'll have us, then just make sure that they keep getting what they need. So if someone comes up to bring something, say they bring heat sources and tools to me, and then they take Bald Creek, whatever they need. I just want to work with everybody that way. Hey Jackie, my friend all the way from Australia. Howdy, mate. That's so cool. I love the internet. So I'm excited. And then also, the Reconciliation House in Burnsville, they are amazing. They are a great location. I've heard they did a big addition, so they're going to be able to keep maintaining food sources and supplies. And then they will also, they'll help you with your gas bill. So if you are running low on gas, things like that, fuel oil, call the Reconciliation House, because they are helping people with that. So that will be amazing, to keep using, stay within our local community and all the people, that are offering assistance. I think I'm real excited about that. So that makes me feel good about being able to step away from the basics of distribution. So no more food, no more cleaning products, no more of the basic stuff that we've been doing. We're not going to be doing any of that. We are doing, basically, if you've been in the warehouse, from the back of the warehouse to the back side, that is the stuff I'm taking with me. That's the stuff that matters. Tools and everything that folks need to get their property back together. I'm so excited about that. I'm so excited. Everything has been going amazing with Summit Building Supply. So we've been steady giving out gift certificates to community members. What we don't have, which we don't have a ton of stuff. I mean, it comes in and we're making phone calls. It's going right back out. But we have been able to fill that gap with the gift certificates. So to everyone that has put money on our escrow account at Summit Building Supply, y'all are amazing. I'm so thankful for y'all. We just keep writing gift certificates, and folks keep getting the building material they need. So we definitely want to continue doing that. I also want to expand that reach further within my community. I'm excited to go see all of my neighboring businesses and see what we can do to help them make sure that they're getting, not action, but action, that whatever products they're offering, that we're making sure to support them as well. Because as a community member, our businesses matter, our small businesses matter. And so one of my future projects for them, for when folks come up, I'm going to make them a book. Let me see if I have a sample. So before the storm, y'all know I was a local realtor, and I made these realtor, here's one. This is an older one, but I made these, actually that one's so old, you can't see that one. You can't see that one. Oh, where is one? I have them everywhere. So anyway, I make these magazines for my real estate, tours or whatever. I think I want to make a magazine of communities, of our community. And so that way, when folks come to Rebuilding Hollers to bring in supplies and to come, help us, bring us what we need, I still would like them to go and see all of my friends all over Yancey and Mitchell County, because it is going to take all of our community members to stick together. And that's in small business and in personal. I just want to make sure that we're not forgotten about. And when people come to help us, there's so much amazingness within our community. And so I want to make sure that they're, getting to go see everybody. So like, I've got my list here. I'm working on it. I'm so excited about this. I think this will be fun. Y'all know what I put first, right? So my community favorites, that's what we're going to call it. And the very first thing on there is the gun stores. I got to make sure everybody, because so many amazing people come to see us. And so I'm thinking, like, what would they enjoy to go, go meet my friends at the gun stores and our retail stores, our building supply stores, our restaurants. There's just so many, our nurseries for the plants. Lisa, I was talking about y'all. I'm super excited about our plans for the spring. That's going to matter very much. So, y'all, a lot of our nurseries, and that being plant nurseries, suffered because they were all near creeks where they were growing their own plants, start them with seeds, grow them. A lot of the nurseries lost everything. They lost everything. And so another thing that is very important to me is to help them get reestablished, because guess what? I got to have those roots. As we're rebuilding, when spring, summer, and fall hits, we've got to start growing roots. We've got to get plants planted. We need natural plants local to here. We've got to get those planted so that we are, getting our roots. If we get those roots established, we can start growing and stabilizing our earth in the ground that is so compromised. So I'm real excited about that. So there's so many different sponsorships and partnerships that are evolving, and that matters so much because not only are we going to be getting their homes back together, but also their yards, because once we stabilize the yard, it's all part of the process, and every bit of it matters. And we definitely want the native plants and things like that. So our local nurseries, I'll be so excited to make sure that they are getting the inventory they need to get restocked back up, so that we can have gift certificates going out with them so folks can get plants replanted. So many trees. We've lost so many trees and plants, and we've got to replant them all. We gotta plant everything back, and we will. And I'm excited about that. So a lot of great things going on. Amazing things. There's many more people here than were when I first started. So if you missed it, the big announcement, and I'm sorry it's so late, is that we have our own space. I'm so excited. So Rebuilding Hollers, come hell or high waters, has a home base. We have 2,400 square foot of our space and 2 acres for a mini outpost. So I'm jacked. I'm so excited. I can't hardly stand it. Okay, so told y'all that. What else? Okay, so when we come back, so we're moving, it's happening now. It's already started. Tomorrow, hopefully before the storm comes in, so Wednesday, Thursday, we will be palletizing the warehouse. Actually, that's already started, but we hope to load that on trailers and take that to a warehouse. From that warehouse, we will be able to distribute it to the smaller hubs that want to stay on. And so we just want to kind of make sure they have the things they need as we're moving out of those things. But I don't want to just take it and dump it on them and overwhelm them. So we're gonna store it. It'll all be sorted and labeled so we know what we have. And then as they're ready, bim, 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 we've got it. They're getting it. I'm excited about that. So we are going to take a 1-week pause on deliveries. Now, like I said, I'm going to have a couple 18-wheelers come in, probably in the middle of the storm, but that's okay. But other than that, because I know it's an 18-wheeler, and sometimes with those big shipments, they're ready to send it to you. You got to take it, because if you don't take it, they'll take it to another community. And I'm not trying to be greedy, but I need it for y'all. So I'm like, yeah, I don't care. There's a hurricane coming. There's a big blizzard coming. I don't care. If you can get it to here, I will get it off of your truck. That'd be great. So we're going to take a 1-week pause, but then after that, we will be accepting building materials. We are looking for a sawmill because the way that the yard's going to set up, any trees, my understanding is that if the heart of the tree didn't shatter, that we would be able to make that maybe into some big posts and I'm going to need big posts for bridges, for barns, for tool sheds, just the big stuff. I'm hoping God sends a kiln too, but I know I need big posts, so I don't know if I can get a kiln that big. Tools and chainsaws, that's huge. Heat and power sources, that's going to be a huge one. Especially heat. I mean, I run out and then God sends more. I run out, God sends more. But we are out. We are out. We need some heat sources. And generators. Oh, this storm, we've got to have a generator. And all RV accessories. So we have a ton of community members living in RVs. And, the closest RV place is like Marion or something. This is not close. So we're going to start carrying RV things that you may need specifically for insulation. So some foam board, heated hoses, heat tape, things that we've already been carrying, but we were going to be steady focused on having a more intense supply of that for our people living in the RVs temporarily while they're in the RVs, because hopefully we get their homes built soon. So Miss K asked where our new place is. So Miss K, we are right on 19E. If you're coming from Mitchell County, right as you're going up the mountain, you'll see Shoal Creek Baptist up on the hill. It's the brown building right there. That's 1875 U.S. Highway 19E in Burnsville. So we will be right there. I'm so excited. I would show you a picture, but it's on my phone, and so am I. But it is the perfect space. It's the perfect space. It's exactly what I need to get organized so that we can make sure that we're not, nobody's falling through the gaps. Because, it's just so crazy sometimes. Well, all the time with distribution. So I'm super excited to get the basic distribution off my plate. I'll be honest with you, off my plate. I'm excited to get it off my plate so that I can be 100% focused on building materials, tools, subcontractors, getting our community put back together, sharing the projects with you all so that you can help me do that. Because I know y'all love us, and I know you want to help us, and so I want to be able to organize in a way that will help you help us because we need you. We absolutely need all the help we can get. This is going to take an army, and it's going to take some time. But I know we can do this. I know we can work together and do this. So I'm super excited about our new space. So from, like I was telling y'all, so from now, just from today for at least a week, we're not going to be doing any, we're not pulling any orders. We're not going to be doing any basic distribution anymore. If you already have an order in and we haven't called you, we're probably not going to be able to pull that order because we've got to get our warehouse shifted before the storm comes in, because that's got to happen. We got a timing thing happening. And I'm just so excited to get into tools and the construction stuff, the good stuff, the stuff that I love a lot. I'm excited to do that. And my community needs it. This is the direction we have to go. So you'll see us down at the building right there on 19. And I'm so excited about it. So that's it. I guess I'll keep you posted. I'll get you some pictures of what we're doing and how it's going. And tomorrow I'll make you a video, the last walkthrough of the warehouse, the first walkthrough of the new place. It's so amazing. I'm so excited about it. It's going to be great. It's going to be really great. If I were to try to tell y'all all the things, I would confuse you. So I'm just going to put it all together and then I'll show you. So that's it, my friends. Don't forget about us. We're steady fighting this crazy weather, but we're not going to stop fighting here in Western North Carolina. So thank you so much. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for loving my community. I'll see y'all later.